Alright guys, what's going on? My name is FaZe Kross, and today we're going to be playing some downhill. Looks like I was going to back out from the game that we had just on Meltdown, but I decided, I'm going to stay in here, play Ground War on downhill since it's Domination, and everyone knows Domination is by far my favorite map type. It's just incredibly much better than anything else. I think it's because I used to play World at War so much, and the game mode War was my favorite game mode ever. I can't believe they haven't brought that back. They didn't bring it back in Black Ops. They didn't bring it back in this game. So it's like, why not? It's one of your most legendary games. Everyone loves it. They request it all the time, and no one's put it into the game yet. So hopefully they'll do something like that. It would be nice to see. And if they don't, I don't know if Infinity Ward could bring a similar game type into their games. But if they did, I think my day would be made. It's like having Drop Zone on MW3. It's like similar to having, like a game that you really like playing. Only reason I liked Drop Zone was people played objectively because they were kill whores and they wanted to get care packages. They didn't give a shit about getting on the Drop Zone, but at that same point they cared about the care packages, and the only place you could get those was on the Drop Zone. War was something that people got like greedy over, like just insane amounts of just I want to capture all this shit. I want to push the team back. I want to spawn trap, and they would fight over it all the time, and it was really fun to see. So hopefully we can do that. And I wish I had my ballista. I don't know what level I unlocked at. I'm getting closer, but if I had that thing now, I'd probably be using it. I've been kind of accustomed to using a faster paced sniper rifle than what I've been using, and I don't know. The DSR is probably my favorite, but within limits, guys. Like, I don't like being able to scope in slowly. It irritates me. And a lot of the time, everyone thinks that quick scoping in this game is so overpowered, and like, oh my god, it's terrible. It's the worst thing to ever happen to Call of Duty. Let me put it in perspective for you. This is the only Call of Duty. Not the only, but in terms of speed, sniper speed, scoping in, all of this, it's the slowest, well, compared to a couple others. But like, let me name the main reason why. When it comes to this game, Treyarch, the company who makes this, Treyarch had World at War. They had Black Ops and Black Ops 2. You cannot get an on-man 5-screen in any of these games without a collateral in there. It just doesn't work. You can't get 5 single kills and have 5 kills on the kill feed. So it slows your sniper down quite a bit if you put it in that perspective. Modern Warfare 2, MW3, and I believe COD 4, you could actually get single kills and build up the kill feed to 5. It's not because the kill feed faded quickly or anything like that. I believe the time's still the same, but when it came down to the actual speed of the gun, how quickly you can scope in, how fast the fire rate is on that gun, it's significantly slower in these games. And people still want to cry, like, oh, it's fucking overpowered, boo-hoo-hoo. It really comes down to, I think, people just getting mad that they get killed by a sniper. No one likes getting killed, and when someone across map shoots you, I almost hit a triple right there. That would have been nuts. But I think people just get frustrated by something they can't prevent. They're like, alright, I'm safe. I should probably run out here into the open, and then, boom, you're dead. Can't do anything about it. And this fucking asshole. My teammate walked in front of me there. I don't know if you guys saw that. I got stuck on him and I couldn't move out of the way. Son of a bitch! What do you know? It happens. Just gotta fight with it. Man, people love sitting up against this wall. And in that window, too. Oh, Vonderhart, I just noticed this shit. You know what you should fix? See these little flag things? B-A-C? Especially on the game Plaza, that map. Whenever you're trying to look toward the A flag, you usually have some asshole camping up top in the back of the map. And that A flag sits right on top of their face. You can't see them because the flag hides them. So if you could do something about that, I'd probably buy you Girl Scout cookies. I don't know if you like Thin Mints. I think they're fucking delicious. I'd buy you like a month's worth of Thin Mints. I don't know how many you eat. If you eat a lot, I'm sorry, but I can't afford that shit. But if you want a couple boxes, come talk to me. Hit me up on Twitter, and we can totally arrange that. That'd be nice. I really wish they made it to where as soon as you zoomed in, the flag disappeared, but I don't think that's how it works. It like lingers and then it fades away slowly. But with that, you can have someone camping, and as soon as you pop around that corner and you zoom in, doesn't matter. They already see you. You don't see them, and it takes like a fraction of a second for it to slow down, and that fraction of a second can get you killed. That's kind of how I feel about that. I wish there was a way to disable the actual... Well, there might be. I don't know if it applies. I remember a while back there was a setting where you could disable... I don't know if it was sounds or what it was, but you could basically make it to where the commentator didn't tell you what was going on in the game, and I think it might have disabled the flags. I'm not sure. If that does, then maybe I'm just an asshole, and I probably should have looked into that first, but, you know, that could be my fault. If that's it, that'd be actually funny. The only downside to when you did that, it wouldn't tell you, like, you're losing B, you're losing C. My main complaint was, every time you get a kill streak, I would get a UAV, counter UAV, or something like that. If you don't use it and you die, it tells you, hey, you have a UAV or UAV online or whatever. So it lets you know that you have a UAV ready to go or something. And then as soon as it says that, you call it in, and it tells you, hey, UAV inbound. And you're like, all right, cool. You die, and then it tells you again for a third time that you have a UAV. I thought it was a little excessive, but if I remember right, there's a way to shut off the commentator, and I don't know if it works in this game. I'll have to look while I go into the pregame lobby or something like that. But I'm kind of getting my ass kicked here because I'm talking off topic and I just really ranting. But, you know, it is what it is. And I don't really care a whole lot about this game right now. So I'm just having fun trying to talk. But for the most part, I don't know. I always feel that Treyarch has our back when it comes to these games. A lot more so than Infinity Ward. You guys have enough time to do the fucking Harlem Shake video, but you can't take noob tubes out of a game. Let alone, let's not talk about a picture that has some little words on it that made people offended. Especially at the title of your game, when you first start it and you log in, it says, no, I will not be offended by content, press yes. And it's like, are you sure? And then you press yes again. Like, come on now. Like, patch some shit that needs patched, not some bullshit that no one cares about. Well, sorry. People that play a mature game really shouldn't care about. That's what I expect from a mature game. Just my thoughts on it. You know what you're buying when you buy a game, and if there's something in it you don't like, it's probably because the game has a rating of 18+. You gotta learn how to handle that shit. And also, if you don't patch a game, oh man, that's like more like saying fuck your fans and fuck your anyone who supports you. Really, that's depressing. Treyarch, on the other hand, you guys get a golden star. You guys patch shit all the time, and I love that. I might not like your game as much, but at least you guys have our back. Like, I'll give you that. I support that any day of the week. If someone wants to work with me and be like, hey, you know, you guys don't like sniping, so we're going to make it a little bit more difficult, and then they realize down the road that, hey, we fucked up, we should probably patch that again and try to fix it. And they did that. They did that like 6 or 7 times. It's nice to see. Treyarch, you're doing a pretty good job at keeping people happy, so stick with that. Hopefully, though, we'll get a sniper rifle in one of these DLC packs. Winky face. Don't know if that'll happen, but it might. Oh god, this kid has dogs. I don't want to be in here right now. I don't even have my headset on. That's how little I care about this game right now. I'm just kind of hanging out at 5 in the morning. And now he has a swarm, which is even fucking awesome. Because anytime anyone gets a swarm, they back that shit out of the game so fast. Like, it causes my whole team to leave. See, check that out. So I can go into the back of the map and try to avoid dying, which would be a decent idea, but I think I'll probably get killed standing by the window because a swarm will come in here. So I think I'm just gonna chill. Oh, nope, I'm gonna die. I was gonna hang out, you know, and do what I can, but apparently not. Not gonna happen. I was gonna read a book, really. I was looking at the bookcase. Oh, son of a bitch. Fucking dog. So this is what I don't like, is when you get swarms called in. And you know what? I don't care about this gameplay. I'll post it. A lot of the time, people usually think that, why should you only be able to post amazing gameplays? And I don't, you know, I get that, but at the same time, that's not why I started this series. This series is just to show you every single game that I play in order to level. I play randomly, you know, I just play average. But there are times where I do try to do well, and it's important to know that, you know, you're just being a sniper doesn't limit your skill or anything like that. I find that a lot of snipers are very skillful and knowledgeable at the game, more so than just regular users of whatever. They hop on and they grab a gun, they run and they just play. They don't know, they just shoot whatever moves in front of them, camp their own teammates' tacks. Like, those kind of players, want to punch them in the face. Irritates the hell out of me. But when it comes to this game, I think it's alright. If you guys want to snipe, do your own thing. We got our ass kicked. I tried to go positive, but I think I got a little lost in thoughts and conversation, but I don't really think it's too important. As long as you guys are enjoying it, let me know. If you guys don't like what I'm doing, if you don't like something about it, suggest something. Be like, you know, we don't like watching you run around with the DSR like a jackass. Maybe you should switch that up a bit, Kross. Like, we'd appreciate it if you tried to throw a shoe at someone's head. That'd be actually kind of cool. I wish I had that kill streak, you know. Odd job, unlockable character, MW2, MW3 would be great. But, you know, MW4, let's talk about that. Anyway, guys, it's Kross. I will see you guys soon. Take care, and have a good one.